Hey guys, I got another Junk Hunter special for you today. I picked up this file from a garage sale last year for about $1, and I have 3 or 4 other files that are the same sort of file grit. This one, the cutting surface is kind of smashed in at the tip here from the previous owner, and I thought it would be cool to make this file into my first knife project. So I actually want to cut this in half, or in a third. I want to use the smaller part to make like a little marking knife, and it says black diamond on it. I thought that would be kind of a cool little thing to leave here as sort of like a touch mark, since I don't have my own touch mark. And hey, I'm filming here. Why are you here? Paul Jackman sent me. Paul Jack. I'm not making anything out of pallets. I'm making a knife.
You still need help.
No, I don't.
You have any blue dicum?
Well, no.
What about a knife bevel jig?
A bevel jig?
A 2x72 sander?
I don't need a fancy sander to make a little knife.
Yeah, you need my help though.
No.
What are you making the handle out of?
I was going to use some blueberry wood.
Wood is lame. Here, use this birch bark.
Yeah, I'll think about it. And why are you wearing that? I'm not sponsored by Carolina.
Yeah, but Paul is. Jackman!
So far, this is what the side with the logo looks like, which is, it's coming out pretty much the way that I want it to. It's kind of hard to tell exactly where the middle is without any, scribe line or blue dicum or anything. I'm just eyeballing it. So I've got the side with the black diamond looking pretty good, but the side that says mill bastard, not as much. But the good thing is, it looks like it's relatively equal. It looks like it's mostly centered, and I'm going to try to finish this on the disc, on my 12-inch disc sander, instead of on the belt sander, because it's just too hard to control the angle. I got the mill bastard side looking fairly good, and then I went back over on the black diamond side and to try to even up where actually the delineation is for the middle. And it's that little, you can see the little bit of teeth that are still there. It is just time consuming to get that just perfectly centered and ground away, but I accidentally ground off part of the black stamp in there, which I was very disappointed, but then the same thing happened with the mill as well. So it's very tricky, it's very hard to do. A little bit more work on the disc sander, and it's looking pretty good. I think now it's time to sand this up by hand and get the finish looking nice. I used the punch to go through the birch bark, and I've got it going through the knife tang. And then I've got these left over, which I'm going to put on the end. So now it is time to glue. I'm trying to decide whether I want to use epoxy or if I want to use something else. Epoxy is kind of the safe bet, but there's a lot of pieces here. Epoxy went bad. This was my actual first choice, so we're going to go with this. So I used up nearly, I think, half the tube. It was, I mean, you know, a fourth was gone, but I used up most of the tube of this to glue all that together. And hopefully it'll work. It is the next day. I got a knife wound on one side and glue on the other. Looks like the tang came through. Maybe I need to glue some more on there. Or maybe I could put something else there. I don't know. Maybe like an end cap. While sanding this to shape, this little piece came off the end here, so we need to glue that. And I think what I'm also going to do is glue on something else. I've got a little section of brass parts that I picked up as I move about the junkosphere. That's right, I'm making that up. Junkosphere is now a word. And I'm wondering if maybe I found something that I could glue on there. That looks kind of neat. I don't think that's brass, but I wonder if we could shine that up, maybe cut it off and then glue that on. What do you think? Let's give it a whirl. Not sure what metal that is. Could be steel, could be something else. I don't know, it was sort of pinkish. So So while this may look like the one I originally showed you, that one disappeared. It's somewhere in the workshop. So this is, I had a second one. I was able to get it to do what I wanted to do. So I think something like this. Yeah, maybe. I'm going to try some epoxy. Alright, I left it overnight just to be on the safe side. I don't know if you can tell, but that looks a little downturned, slightly crooked, a little sticky, but let's get back to it. Oh, that looks nice. I like it. All right, let's give that a few minutes to soak in. Well, it's not as shiny as I had hoped, but it feels good in the hand. By shine, I mean the handle. The handle, you know, the blade is obviously shiny. This little shop knife was a fun project. I really enjoyed it. It was a little frustrating at times, but overall, what is it now, Memphis?
The handle came out nice, but you ain't finished yet.
Oh, so you're a knife expert now?
All you did was polish a turd. It can't
I
cut.
sharpened it myself. It does cut.
Did you do the paper test?
Not yet.
Well, here you go. Paper test.
Fine. I was gonna do it anyway.
See, I told you it sucks.
You suck! I saw you with the garden hoe.
Yeah. The hoe did most of the work, if you get my drift.
Get out of here. I've got work to do.
Don't forget to polish out them scratches.
Yeah, I'm gonna take care of the scratches. Well, the scratches are gone and it's passed the paper test. This is officially my first completed knife. Are you happy now?
Well, hump-de-doo. You made a tiny knife. Paul made that giant X-Acto blade.
He just made the handle. Jimmy made the razor blade. It's still bigger than yours. Mine is plenty big. It's the size I made it.
Well, I guess Paul is used to using two hands, like me.
You are me, you idiot. I use two hands too.
Fine, okay. The knife is cute. Thank you.
Paul's is still bigger. Get out of here, Memphis.
Jackman sized is the only size.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.